Okay, welcome this morning. Just like I told you earlier, I will bring you to day-to-day activities of what have been happening all over the world. Talking about more especially, we're focusing our interest in the area of Middle East crisis, which has to do with the Iran and Israel war. Today we are in the day 6 of the Iran and Israel war, and it has not been easy, much especially for the civilians, much especially for the little ones, for the less privileged, for those that have nowhere to go. As of yesterday being the day 5th, we had a news all over that Donald Trump, being the U.S. president, has all given an ultimatum, which is an evacuation notice to all those that dwells in Iran. Right now, today we are in day 6, and here on my screen where you can see Israel strike continues and Donald Trump demand an unconditional surrender to Ayatollah. When I talk about Ayatollah, I talk about the supreme leader of the IRGC, which is the Iranian Revolutionary Guard. This war has continued so far. A lot of death has been recorded. As at this morning, just stay back. I will glance you through the stream so that you will see some of those things with your eyes. Like I said earlier, you can see here, it said Iran Israel attacks continued and demand unconditional release, explosion, rocks in as Israel claim air superiority and weapon produced site in Iran with the conflict now in the 6th day. The attack comes after Iran launched more missiles towards Israel, including a hypersonic Fatah projectile, claiming the weapon broke through Israeli air defense system. So this has happened. A lot of things have been happening there, here, and there. Now here you can see on the screen say Iran shoot down Israeli air drone strike, fighter jet report. Here comes on attack on Iran overnight. Death, death, death. Now I want to bring to your notice something that you need to understand. Why the Israel and American President Donald Trump will not kill the supreme leader of IRGC currently right now. You agree with me that the issue so far has nothing to do with the Persians. I'm talking about the Iranians indigenous. It has to do with a particular regime being headed by one person, being headed by the Ayatollah himself. Now this is one person, or should I say a collective body, that are causing this mayhem to the entire country, and those bodies, most of them have been eliminated. Yesterday Donald Trump made a boast. He said that we know where Ayatollah is hiding, but we won't take him out, at least not for now. So why not just kill the person once and for all and let the war end? You begin to wonder that why not just kill him and let the war end. But I will take you through why they will not kill him. Why they will not kill him for now. Reason is this: the moment you kill Ayatollah, it means the war has ended. The moment you kill the supreme leader of the IRGF of Iran, it means the war has ended. And Israel knowing this and Donald Trump knowing this, it means they are going to hold on for a while. What is the plan? The plan first now is to execute more harm. The plan first now is to cause more death. The plan now is to make a lot of destruction. You understand? So before you kill Ayatollah for the war to end, knowing too well that Ayatollah himself is not going to surrender anytime soon. You know he's not going to surrender anytime soon concerning these things, because of his belief, because of his struggle, because of his time, everything. He's not just going to give up just like that. So they are going to continue this war. They are going to make sure they cause a lot of destruction in the city. They're going to make sure they demolish a lot of infrastructure in the city. They're going to make sure they destroy decades of things that were built in Iran, and after that they're going to make sure that Iran look just like Gaza. That's when they will execute the Ayatollah himself. So for this purpose, they're going to cause a lot of delay so far. This is just the war tactics. It's all over. This is the war tactics that is coming up. So you just have to understand, as much as we sympathize with the Iranian people and also a thumbs up with the Israelite, it's a threat that was all over. Israel will say the propaganda, people will say the propaganda, it was a mere threat, but the threat became a reality. We are seeing the nuclear bombs, we are seeing all over Iranian side saying they have the nuclear weapon. In fact, the agenda of that was not even to protect the Iranian regime, it was not even to protect the Iranian citizens, rather it was to execute the Israeli, the Jews. That was the target, and that was the purpose of the war. And right now, like I still told you, we are still in day 6. I will just glance a few through them before we come into our domestic matters, talking about the Nigeria home matter. So stay tuned, just glance with me through the screen. I will take you around. These are the destructions so far. These are buildings that have been destroyed all over Israel. So the devastation grows as Iran target Israel civilian area despite interceptor and shelters. You can see these are buildings that were destroyed so far. These are skyscrapers. These are Tehran blow. Israel that I say Tehran were born. Israeli air defense system, Kahel. You have a lot of threats all over social media. You have a lot of things happening all over social media. Everything, every country will throw one stone over the other. But before it comes to the 15, 16, a lot of things have been happening. I've been seeing on social media, even the decline in the ability of Iranian regime to launch missile attack. At the one that started with 200, then it degraded to 100, it degraded to 70, it degraded to 30, which means the Israelis are gradually weakening their ability to shoot missile, to launch a lot of missiles. So because of taking out all those things, later in this evening I'm going to bring you more videos to your video screen to take you around how the war is going. Now let's leave that of the international matter, let the foreign matters. Let's come down to our own homeland. Today is Wednesday, and let me just bring you around to our screen so you see exactly what is happening here.